Hello students, welcome to our class and this is our science 1 class. Today's topic from chapter number 4, measurement of matter, and topic is atom. In my previous lecture I explained you two important laws, that is a law of conservation of matter and law of constant proportion. So let's see today's topic, atom. What is atom? So atom is the smallest unit of matter. Atom is the smallest unit of matter. That means the matter is made up of atom. Student, in a Dalton's atomic theory, the scientist Dalton described the atomic structure, and just like this. This is a atomic nucleus. Three particles of atom: electron, proton and neutron. Electron is a negative charge particle. Electron is a negative charge particle. Then proton is a positive charge particle and neutron is a neutral. In a nucleus, proton and neutron exist. In a nucleus, proton and neutron exist. And electron revolve around the nucleus. That means in this path, and this path is called the orbit. This path is called the orbit or shell. Orbit or shell. It's clear. In the 8th standard you already learned this topic, atom and the structure of atom. So student, today I explain you about the size. What is the atomic size? So this is described as a atomic radius. Atomic size is described as atomic radius. And if in case of isolated atom, if the atom is isolated, then the distance from the outermost shell and this nucleus, this is a nucleus, so distance from the outermost shell means if any atom, this is considered a atom, and this contain the total number of orbits 2, 1, 2, then this outermost shell and the atomic nucleus, this is a nucleus, so this distance is a atomic radius. Okay, and atomic radius, the unit atomic radius is measured in a unit nanometer. Nanometer is a unit to measure the atomic radius. What is the relation between meter and nanometer? So 1 nanometer is equals to 1 upon 10 raised to the power 9 meter. 1 nanometer is equals to 10 raised to the power 9 meter. Okay, in your textbook some examples here. The atomic radius in meter is given. That is the hydrogen atom. In a hydrogen atom, the atomic radius is 10 raised to the power minus 10 meter. This atomic radius is given in meter, minus 10 meter. Then water molecule. So water molecule. What is the difference? In my previous lecture I explained you the difference between the molecule and atom. So H2 is a molecule because this is a combination of two atom of the hydrogen and one atom of the oxygen. If that means the molecule is the combination of the atom. H2 molecule, then O2 molecule. Molecule may be the combination of same atom or a different atom. For example, CO2, carbon dioxide. Here one carbon atom and two oxygen atom. H2 is a molecule of same. That means the hydrogen atom, oxygen atom, molecule of nitrogen atom, then H2SO4. So these are the molecules. It's clear. And this is a atom. Atom, single atom. So atomic radius of hydrogen atom is 10 raised to the power minus 10 meter. Then water molecule, the atomic radius of water molecule is 10 raised to the power 9 minus 9 meter. So these are the atomic radius. It's clear this concept, atomic radius. In case of the isolated atom, the distance from the outermost shell to the nucleus is called the atomic radius, and it is denoted, it is measured in a nanometer. Nm for nanometer. It's clear, student? Then atomic size. Again, this atomic size depends on the number of electrons. If the number of electron increase, then atomic size of any atom will increase. If the number of shell, if number of electron will increase, then obviously number of shell increase. But in case of, for example, here two atom. Just take example. This is atom A and this is atom B. Atom A having, this is nucleus. Okay. Atom A having the two orbits. Atom A having a two orbits. Then atom B. Just I write here B. This is a nucleus. Then 1, 2, 3. Here total 3 orbits. So if the number of orbit is greater, is more, then in that case the size is greater. In this example, the atom B is greater than atom A. The size of atom B is greater than the size of atom A. It's clear why? Because here the number of orbit 1, 2, 3. Number of orbit is greater. In this case, AB, the atom A having a number of orbit 2. Number of orbit 2. And atom B having a number of orbit 3. So atom B is greater than A. Clear? If what happened if the number of orbit is same? If number of orbit same, but in a outermost shell the number of electrons are different, then let's consider the example of sodium and magnesium. So sodium atom, that means the number of electrons 11. Number of electrons 11. Magnesium atom, number of electrons 2. So just distribute this 11 electron. Electronic configuration of sodium 2, 8. This electronic configuration I explained in the 8th standard. So 2, 8, then 2 plus 8, 10. Then 1 electron in a third shell. Then in case of magnesium, 2, 8, 2. Total 12 electron. So here 3 orbit. In case of magnesium having a 3 orbit. So in this case, if the number of electrons in a outermost shell, this is the outermost shell, this 1 electron in the outermost shell, okay. So in a outermost shell here 1 electron, and in a outermost shell magnesium having a 2 electron. So magnesium is smaller than Mg. Magnesium is smaller than sodium. Magnesium atom is smaller than sodium. That means if the number of orbit same, then the number of electrons in outer, check the number of electrons in the outermost shell. If the number of electrons is greater or more, then that atom is less than, the size of that atom is less than the other atom. Okay, so first is the check the valency, check the number of orbits. If the to compare the two atoms, if the number of orbits or number of shells is greater, then that atom is greater than other atom. But in case of if the number of orbit here 3 orbit, 1, 2, 3 orbit, that means the number of orbit is same, then check the electrons in a outermost shell. If the electron in a outermost shell is greater, like this, in a magnesium atom, the number of electrons in outermost shell is 2, but here number of electron in outermost shell is 1. So in that case, the sodium is less than magnesium is less than sodium. Clear, student? So this was today's lecture. One important thing is remaining. This atom is very smallest particle. So we cannot able to see through the naked eye. So some modern microscope like the electron microscope or field ion microscope or scanning tunneling microscope, these microscope having the capacity to show the enlarged image of this atom. In this video at last, I will show you the enlarged image of one atom, iridium atom. Okay, so this was today's lecture. If you have any doubt, you can message me. Rest I will explain you in a next lecture.